So welcome to episode 2 of this Atomic Winter series. I'm at Churchgate in Essex, complex of 3 waters. I done last night to try and get a bit of an head start and maybe a fish in a sack for when the guys come down with the cameras, but using maggots that didn't happen. I just got played with roach. Just got brew going and I'm quite confident of a fish today, so I'll get my rods back out, rebait for the morning, and I'll get back to you. It's been a funny old morning. As it got lighter, it got colder. And the mist was supposed to lift first thing, and it didn't. In fact, it came down heavier, and everything froze. But the sun's finally coming up now, and the trees have started dripping again, and everything's falling out. It just went, everything went solid. My little maggots on my spare rod, they just froze. Everything, it just froze. I went up to Tony in the shop, what they've got here, and had a cup of tea with him and for a warm up. He said about going on a different lake, maybe the top lake or the bottom lake. Like I said, there's 3 lakes in the complex. He said it's good for a bite. But we just want to get one out of here really, the middle lake. There's some stunning fish in here. I've seen them get caught before here a couple of times. We sort of had a bit of a smash it up session on Newlands in the first episode, so we want to try and winkle one out of here. There's some lovely fish in here. The average weight's probably 18-20 pound. Not massive to some people, but in the winter we just want to bite. We just really want to bite at the moment, and so we're going to stick it on here for the day, go through the tactics. We're using different tactics like I said to you, and I'll run through them with you now. Right, while I'm rebaiting and recasting, I'm just going to run through the 3 rigs I'm using on the 3 different rods, starting with a Tungsten leader, a bombs away lead clip, and a little 2-ounce gravel lead from Atomic. I've got a little coated jelly wire hook link, size 8 grabber, and a little tiny snowman with a 10mm active 8, and a little tiny maybe 8 or 6mm pop up. Just a knotless knot. All I'm doing is clipping a little bag of 10mm onto the hook, like so. Along with that, I'm putting a little tiny bag of pellets on there, 3mm pellets, just like that. So as I'm casting that, it's only a short cast. You're not going to get long casts with this sort of baiting tactics, but it's just bait on bait. I've been clipping up, so it's just bait on bait, and usually it works, but it's absolutely freezing at the moment, but we'll do our best to get a bite today. Right, and my next rig is the Maggot Liner rig. Brilliant in the winter. Works most places. Every fish likes maggots. Malin showed me how to use it years ago. Just a bit of braided hook link. I use a grabber, size 8. Plastic maggot as a little liner, and 3 or 4 maggots on the hook, and a big parcel of maggots underneath. Cast it every hour or 2, and it's just bait on bait again really if you're clipped up. Again, I'm fishing against a dead tree over there, and just hope the fish come across here. So I had some roach on it last night. I thought I was getting liners, but I think it was roach in the end. I reeled a couple of roach in. That's the only downfall with this rig, but once the carp find it, they can't resist it. The 3rd and final rod is the method feeder I've got on there. Again, a little braided hook link, a size 8 grabber, and a buoyant bit of corn, but the weight of the hook just brings it down slow. Just sits above the hook, similar to a KD rig without the shot. A little method mix is maggots, red and white, little 10mm active 8s crushed, and some whole, and some Vitalin, and pellet from mainline and hinders, just some normal stuff really. Just packing it round really tight. Again, recasting this every hour or two, maybe sooner if you're getting a bite, because sometimes they can get on this straight away. If you're clipped up, or sort of mark against the far bank, it's bait on bait again. This just works every time. Well, let's hope it works today. And that's what we're using. Right, the podcast is back out on my mark. That's all 3 rods rebaited and redone and freshened up. Let's see how we get on. Right, I've just been sitting here watching the water, sort of summing up the day in my mind and things like that. And right at the other end of the lake, I thought I heard a fish. Looked again, it's come clear out of the water, right against the reed bed, right down the other end. I'm going to reel in quick. I've got about an hour and a half left. Just going to put my bait back out on it, probably maggot rigs again and maybe a solid bag. Just get on it quick. We've got an hour and a half, see if I can get a take. I was up that far end, fishing in a bowl. The lake narrows off and comes up to a bigger bowl, 2 islands, one either side of me. But looking at it now, maybe the sun's been on this bit of the water longer than that bit, and we've seen a fish here and heard a fish. So this is my last hour and a quarter fishing, and a bit of luck we nick one. Just going to cast the lead out, clip it up, then get bait on it.
That's off, mate. That's taking line.
Right, I don't know if the camera just picked that up. My middle rod, slow pick up. Was watching the tips because they're up in the air. Went down, hit it, nothing. They're definitely in the area, and this looked like the last minute move could pay off. I'll tie another bag quickly and get it back out there. Right. A quick little maggots. It's the only problem with the maggots, you can't pre-do the bags, and with this damp weather, as you can probably see, the PVA is really fragile. I like to have all the bags made up ready to go and just get that from the match fishing in the BCACs, but with maggots you can't do that. But we've had more action in here in the last 20 minutes than we've had up there all day, so no, my luck, it might be a roach, but Let's see. I've had a good liner on the left hand rod as soon as it went out. The middle rod just pulled right to the top, tip started going over, and that was it. It's a bit untidy, this bag, but we've got times against us now. And go again. Might be a bit short, that one, but I'll give it half hour. Right, we've got 20 minutes to go. We're losing the light now. It may seem bright on the camera because we used some good gear, but I think the move was right, although we haven't caught nothing. We've been getting liners, and just before we started doing this little bit here, the left hand one hit the top of the rod, just going to grab it, drop back down again. And the only fish we've seen have been up this end, and in hindsight we maybe should have come up here earlier, but we was confident up there really. See little pieces, I'm getting liners but not as many, but just really praying now. I'm not religious, but I'm really praying now to get one. Got, like I said, 15-20 minutes left and the light's going to go. So we might still nick one, we hope so. Welcome to Churchgate Bottom Lake. You've seen the first bit of the Churchgate bit. We struggled on the middle lake, freezing cold, just nothing was happening. We really did try. We've come back here, such a nice little complex. It's good for a bite at the bottom lake as well. Been here 10 minutes and we've had one. Just while I was having a chat, tying some bags, and me and Jordan was just talking about things, and my right hand rod's ripped away. Not a massive fish, little mirror, but it will do. Right, I'm just going to get it out of the water now. Usually I'd unhook it in the water and get the rod back out on the mark, but you know, we've taken it easy today, nice sort of Sunday's fishing, so I'll unhook it, show you it, and then I'll get the rod out after. Maybe a double, maybe not. Right, first one of the day, maybe a double. I'm not going to put it through the stress of weighing it. Cut down pink mainline pop-up, tiny little thing, about 8mm, and a bag of 10mm, a new Grange in a bag, just clipped on. I'll show you them later. Just a safety clip from Atomic, a bombs away one, that's what I use now. Seems to do the job for me. Little tiny hook, little 10 hook. New hook we got from Atomic. I'll show you them later as well. There we go. I'll spin around. And it's not raining. Right, let's get it back. Right, bear with me. I was just going to start talking about rigs. Got some bits and pieces out, and the same rod's gone away again. It's only a small one, but they're all welcome in the winter. got a bit of depth of water here and they fight quite hard. Little tiny. Common. It's common. Yeah. Little tiny common. Right, we're on the bottom lake, like I said, at Churchgate. Had a mad hour and a bit. Had 3 fish. The nice double figure mirror you see, little scaly thing, and I've had 2 little commons. Proper little takes, even the little fish are going in. There's some nice fish in here. I'm having them just off the island there. It's a bit of a productive swim, this swim. We walked around this morning, Jordan sees some fish up there. Not topping, but breaking surface, and a couple of them were definitely carp. See a couple of bits and pieces here, so he's opted for the open water, I've opted for the island, sort of cover our bets. Good depth of water there, I'd say 4 or 5, maybe 6 foot around that island. I'm just using little tiny pink pop-ups on a KD rig. All my bites have been on 10mm New Grange in a PVA bag, just hooking them on. And I've been trying the pellet with a 10mm and all, but it's definitely the one is without the pellet for some reason at the moment. I did try yellow, white and pink, but all the fish have come on pink. I've swapped them all over to pink now, and the other one just rattled away as well. So they're proper takes and all you're getting, not just like bream takes, they're proper takes. To make it a bit more attractive, I'm just putting some mainline high impact. This one's spicy crab, and I've got the Old Faithful Fusion just for the winter, just pouring a bit on the bag, just to sort of give it a bit of attraction. I don't know if it's helping, but I've always done that, so it seems to work for me. Right, just telling you what I was using and how productive it's been. And the rod what I ain't had nothing on yet, rattled away. So it's a bite on all 3 rods now. If I get this in, this will be my 4th fish. Some great winter action here, brilliant winter action. With the deep margins, they do put up a little battle. The winning method seems to be little pink pop-ups on a KD rig with a mesh bag full of 10mm with New Grange in it. This 2.5 pound Tesco of ISs are lovely in this sort of situation. This one's going well. Oh. Happy days. Right, 4th one of the day. Not the biggest of them, but absolutely tore off. Thought it was bigger than this, with the deep margins, with the light rods. It's brilliant, brilliant sport. Pink pop-up, New Grange in a mesh bag is the winning one for me today. Right, I've just reeled in to show you what I'm using. Like I said, I've got a little mainline pink cell pop-up on a KD rig with a little trapper size 10. 10mm New Grange, all in the bag, only because I didn't know 10mm cell. A little bareback bit of braid and some fluorocarbon from Atomic, what we're trying out at the moment, like homemade combi link. Quick change swivel. Inline lead with a tungsten leader running on the outside, so we can drop that quick if you get snagged or you get a real violent take and just get rid of the lead and you're just playing the fish then. And the leaders I use, I tend to go for the longer ones in case you've got any gravel bars and bits and pieces, just to give you a bit more protection while the fish is going through the swim, and just sort of avoid cut-offs really. That's the method I'm using, and it's working for me. Right, been joined today by Jordan, another consultant from Atomic. I'm using the KD rig. He's been sort of moving about swims. He was in a swim over there, got cut off by a couple of anglers, so fair play to him. He's moved down there, moved straight onto fish, mate, ain't you?
Yeah, I see a couple down there, down by the island, like yourself. You see, you were fishing quite tight to the island, so I thought that I'd go over the other side of the island and fish a couple of feet away from some reeds that are on the island. I'm just using a simple pop-up rig here. As you can see, I've got the bombs away leg
like the lead release thing, yeah.
Yeah, I see. That's all I've been using.
Start from this end then. So what you got, like a pink pop-up?
Yeah,
pink seems to be the colour today, doesn't it?
Pink pop-up, yeah.
We've tried white and bits and pieces.
Yeah, white and yellow, but pink seems to be the one at the moment. Then I've got a grabber.
That's a big hook, isn't it? What's that?
Yeah,
6?
size 6. Normally tend to use bigger hooks.
Do you?
Yeah, I just like to a lot of big lead and a big hook.
Yeah.
Just the way I've always fished. Going down a bit. Oh, well, I mean that's the jelly wire.
Yeah.
Brilliant hook link. Then I've got a little pop-up weight here just to.
Have you just broke that coating in there so it just hinges up?
Yeah, so it just hinges up.
Yeah. Okay.
Give it a bit of freedom.
Just a bit of movement on that bit, and this bit's a sort of an anti-tangle system, really.
Yeah, that's it. And then I've got the little sinkers here. To keep it all pinned down to the bottom. Then a bombs away lead clip. These are brilliant. The fish I had earlier ejected the lead straight away. Keeps it free of any weed that could be there or any snags.
You could be playing the fish as well as the lead. So
that's it.
If you say you like big leads, it's not good. Everyone's using these sinkers and all, aren't they?
Yeah,
at the moment, you see, we've done a tank test with them, haven't we? And it's all flat when we have them at the shows. And
yeah, he's brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and a big long lump of tubing.
Yeah, big long lump.
You've done well to thread that, mate.
Oh, yeah.
You do. But that's what I say with the leaders. Just longer the better. I think.
That's it. Yeah, I keep it all pinned down. I do like a long length, like 2 foot. Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
good. You've done well. Yeah,
that I've been using.
That's good because we're both using different setups.
Yeah.
You use on fish there, but you sort of got cut off by other anglers in a corner.
Over there. Yeah.
And so you went to that side, and you've had a fish straight away.
Yeah, that's it. So just about moving about in the winter, really. Trying to keep on the fish.
Yeah.
Winter time is always tricky for anywhere. So sort of see some fish. I like to move on them straight away, really.
Yeah. So what we've done, we started off with different colours. We had a little chat beforehand, yellows, whites, pinks, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's sort of between us. There's no competition. We're just sort of working as a team. And I had a couple on pink. I spoke to Jordan. He was, had a bit of an occurrence on a white one, didn't you? But it was mainly pink. So we've all gone to pink now, and Jordan's had fish. I've had fish. He's slowed up in the last hour, I would say. I don't know if that's just a feeding spell. We've hit him straight away. I don't know, but I think we stink to the pink and we go from there, don't we?
Yeah. Pink seems to be the one at the moment.
Yeah. Just packing up, having a chat with the lads and recapping the day, and this ripped off, and it's gone, lost it. I'm blaming Jordan because he took too long getting the net out. Right, we had a few fish between us. It's dried up a bit now, the bites. If we had a few more hours, we'd have probably gone over to zigs. We had 3 or 4 hours, but we're going to call it a day now. Nothing's been showing for a couple of hours, so we're going to make our way through this mud and back to the car park and go home and have some dinner. See you in February.